Happy New Year, everybody. It's Andrew Smith from LePage in Kelowna. Welcome to 2016. Just a quick little recap of the real estate market from last year. There were a few surprises. There were 3,042 residential sales for 2014. That's residential houses, not strata, not lots. The average sale price was $551,000, which on its own was a really healthy year, especially compared to 2014, which was considered a good year. Previous year, in 2014, there were just under 2,800 sales, which means we're up 200 unit sales, and the average sale price the previous year was $542,000. So prices are up a little over 2%. Somewhat similar for strata condominium apartments. 2015 saw 1,174 sales compared to 1,027 for 2015. That's up, and prices increased from $243,000 up to $259,000 in 2015. That represents approximately a 6% increase in prices. Now, this wasn't supposed to happen. Everyone was kind of concerned about the drop in oil and the impact that was going to have on the Kelowna real estate market. And I don't think anyone's going to argue that there were fewer Albertans buying houses in Kelowna last year compared to the year before. But surprisingly, what we saw that number was more than offset from the people coming from coastal BC, people from the Lower Mainland or Vancouver Island, who, if people there owned a $1.5 million house, perhaps they didn't get the sticker shock of looking at a $450,000 house in Kelowna. And yeah, maybe it was time for these equity-rich people to finally unplug themselves, if you will, from the Lower Mainland and move to the Okanagan. We saw a lot more of those people than we were accustomed to. Certainly, the USA market and the USA dollar had an impact on Okanagan real estate. There were people who, during the boom time in Kelowna, saw people. We saw those people buy houses in Phoenix. We saw them buy in California. We saw them buy in Maui. Now that prices in those areas over the past 10 years have undeniably gone up, and the Canadian dollar has clearly gone down. If you bought a house 10 years ago at $1, that was at par or close to par, and now it's a 72-cent dollar. A lot of those guys are just cashing out, and what we're finding is they're saying, hey, I like Arizona, but I'm kind of tired of Arizona. And we're seeing those people come back to the Kelowna market. So regardless of how you feel about all those numbers, we're still a blue chip area where it's a nice place to raise a family, it's a nice place to live, it's a safe place to invest, and yeah, we got it pretty good here. Anyway, Happy New Year again. Thanks for listening, and again, Happy New Year.